Yeah, so hi guys, it's another morning, and today I've just decided to show you another project that I've been doing. Though nilianza late, I didn't know early. If I knew this early, I would have started at around, was it March? Yeah, but mambo ni pole pole, I won't regret. So if you just look behind me, there is a fence, and it's not supposed to be here. So let me show you first of all. Let me turn the camera. You've seen me how I look today. It's in the morning, and I want to show you what I've actually been doing. And haipita kuwa tu sawa. So look at this fence. This is Lantana Camara. There was a fence here. There was a fence here, and I don't know, just miraculously there was a part of this tree here. Actually, you plant a branch. Is it a branch or whatever? That's what you do, and then inagrow, inakuja inakuwa something big. So here, the way you see this fence, these are only two. There's one on the far end and this one here, and I thought if there would be one around here ingekuwa sawa, ingeshikana vizuri, and then it fences well. So because of this, I just got an idea, and I walked around and found some people who fenced using this Lantana Camara, and that's what I want to do. Yeah, if you just look at it, it looks beautiful, and I decided to have it around our compound. So now you know. I'm going to take you around so that you can see what I want to do. I think it looks good. It's more of a live fence. It is a very small section, and it really encouraged me to fence the bigger part. So let me take you slowly to where I started this thing. So first of all, before I take you to where I started that project, this path, okay, this was a path sometimes back, and then it came to a point where they did road expansion. You see, actually, all this place where they fenced, there was a live fence here, and then they had to move. The fence was starting from around here, down here, and from our side, the fence was around here. So when they expanded the road, they had to do away with the old fence. So this one actually grew by itself, even from this side. So we have a big, and I call it a road. It's a Maram road here. And for those who live in the rural areas, I believe you know the essence of fencing your compound. You need to have your compound well fenced. So this is our compound here, for safety. So if you look at this place, hii fence inakaa imeanguka. Reason being, there's nothing that is holding these are thorns. I don't know how we call this, but if you just look at the plant, you'll know. So this is the one that we have used to fence. So this fence fell when we normally have heavy rainfall. The fence falls because of the extreme wind. Okay, this place needs to be slashed so that it's not that heavy. Eventually it will fall if not well taken care of. That is how it looks. I don't know whether you can see it clearly vile naiona live. Yeah, so this is what we have here. It's supposed to be trimmed. Yeah, that is the right word. It's supposed to be trimmed. So there's a time where there was no fence here. You'd just look at our compound. People who walking by the road would be they would sometimes shout to us, and you would hear people shout, calling you. But at least now, no one can see our house. No one can see whatever happens on the other side. This fence was not there. Yeah. So, because of that, no one likes to stay in a place that is not well fenced. That is why I decided, I won't stay in a compound that is not well fenced. And I've actually been looking for many options. And the first thing that we did we went and looked for concrete, but there are those who would, someone can advise me, we can use them to fill the spaces that the concrete didn't fill. There are some concretes which have a lot of space between them. Yeah, so I went and looked for concrete and went for barbed wire, but still you can tell we need to do something better. We need to do more, you know. No, this one is for another day. Yeah, so that's why you need to fence well, the first thing, and you need to have a good boundary. Let me show you here. We had sweet potatoes here, and then there's a time we went for some time, we went to the hospital, we were not around, and people would actually come at night. You just wake up in the morning and find your sweet potatoes have been harvested. You don't know who does that, and you don't have time to go find out who did all that. Yeah, so we decided let's have our compound fence. Did you see? We just left it. We were like, nothing will happen. So these are other sweet potatoes. I don't know whether you can see them clearly. They are planted in rows. We call it in Kikisi chitiero. Chitiero. Let me show you. Yeah, you can see there's a heap. You heap the soil so that the roots will now be the potatoes. They'll have enough. How do you call it? Enough growing. Is it space? I don't know, but you understand what I'm talking about. So all these are sweet potatoes. These ones, I think they are ready for harvesting. The ones that are here, they are ready for harvesting. These ones were planted, I think, a week. It's almost a week now. These are sweet potatoes, and they are good for fiber. Fibers in the body help in how do you call it? Emptying your bowel. Well, so let me take you to where we started planting those trees, and I'll show you a photo when I started planting. It was on 23rd of September. Today is 16th of October. So in less than a month, there is some change, and I'll show you. So let's go. This is where it all started. This is how you plant these things. You just unaweka hiyo mti hapo ndani. That is what you just do. And I'm happy to announce that whatever I did, so you can see it has already started growing. You can see that even this one, that is how it starts. So then you know it's promising. So that is one of them. This one has not produced yet, but the one that I placed here on 23rd is not that dry yet, meaning the plant is getting some water. So this one, as you can see, it has already started growing, and I'm so happy. That is why I actually decided to do this video. Yeah, another one is here. It has produced already. So, and what I've come to find out is these branches, it was a straight branch. You can see this type of branch. They are all grown. They're producing whatever they're supposed to do. Yeah, so that is just a sample. And if you just take this thing from the ground, you'll find out that the roots are not there yet. It still doesn't have roots, but it has started growing. This is something that I did on 23rd. 23rd, let me do this. 23rd, and now you can see the results. Yeah. Yeah, so this is what we have here. We first of all started with this concrete, and then we used the barbed wire. But we actually started with a very small section, So the section that has barbed wire ni kidogo tu. You just go down there and you go across. So as you can see, these are the sweet potatoes. They're barely 2 weeks. Sweet potatoes, 2 weeks na zimeshakuwa. Yeah. So if you just look at these sticks that I've planted here, this is what I expect to have as a fence with time, and I'll be updating you pole pole. I'll be showing you how far we'll have gone with it. Yeah, actually that is what I wanted to show you today. So if you want to have a fence, so this one is not likely to fall, because the moment they start growing, they'll be helped by this barbed wire to remain strong. Yeah, so that is what we have here. Let me just take you round and round. And there are some that are actually not visible enough. And that's what we have. Yeah? Inki? Yeah? Asaki? Fencing kwake bicha. Mbiande. Sawa sawa. Yeah, so that is our neighbor. I don't know. There are some that have not grown yet. They haven't shown signs. And one thing that is for sure, all these things need rain. If you do anything in the farm and there's no rain, you'll suffer. You'll suffer. Yeah, I'll tell you more about the beans. She was asking me about the beans. Yeah, the beans story will be in another video. So today, I'll just show you what I did here. So if you just see, there are some sticks that were thick, some are not thick. And I realized those ones that are not that thick produce even more. And I don't know, I left these ones to dry. Yeah, so I want us to see, maybe after 2-3 months, we'll see how we'll have progressed. Yeah. And I was advised to use these thick ones. I was told the thick ones do well than those ones that are not thick. Yeah, we are waiting to see if that is true actually. So these ones from here, they were planted, I planted them 2 weeks ago, if not 1.5. These ones they are the latest ones, because I was waiting for rain. If you plant them on a rainy season, you'll do well, but if you don't, you'll suffer. So there's a way that is supposed to come from here. You're supposed to put maram so that this road comes all the way from up there, and then you go to the homestead, and then we have a big gate over there. There's one that I saw here growing. It had already produced the, do you call them buds? Buds for BUD, not the animals. And this is sukuma wiki. I don't know how it got here. Sukuma wiki. Kales. I don't know how you call it in your language. Yeah, this is another random video. You saw me here the other day. I was coming from down there when I shot the last video before this one. Yeah, so I'm remaining with this section. Naona nimeweka huku. After planting here, those sticks zikaniishia, so from here there's nothing up to that point. So there's this space hapo hadi hapa where I'm supposed to do something, but I want my brother to come and do it. He's closing school in a week, and then he'll come and help me do what I didn't finish. So I think that is all for today. One thing, if you want to have a nice fence, if you're in the village, you need to have, if you want okay, if you want to use this concrete, there are some poles that are okay, how do you call them? Okay, I can't say disinfected. They use those chemicals that prevent termites from eating the wood, the pieces of wood, and then you can use this barbed wire, and then you plant maybe a live fence. It's cheaper and efficient, and if you don't want to have rabbits and other things coming to your farm, you can use why am I forgetting these terms? Anyway, I'll tell you some other time when you use it. Yeah, anyway, that is it for today. That is our farm. How do you rate this fencing? Yeah, these poles actually run down. I don't know whether you can see them. We have them all over. But from this point, this is why I said you'll have a gate. From this point, there is no barbed wire because we haven't decided yet how to handle it. There are some spaces that are too big, like here we are supposed to have one pole here, around there, and then yeah, those are the poles that we have around, and they are running around the farm for today. So I don't know whether the video was a good one. I don't know whether you learned something. You can type and tell me what I need to do best. I hope I didn't waste your time. So in the next one, I'll tell you about the beans. I don't know when, but I'll come and tell you about the beans, the process. It's my first time, so I may not be that informed, but something that you need to know is the person who, that's my proverb, the person who starts something, wachana nayo. Anyway, that is it for today. Have a nice one. Bye.